Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about differential equations. So now I will show you how to answer. This one we change dy over dx. Next, this one we put on the right and you got about dx over dy. Now we need to open parentheses of this one. Now I will put this one go to the right. And then I will put like this. Now we have x and first derivative of the function of x. We can use about integrating factor. So we need to find about mu y. And that's about e to the power of the integration of negative cosine y dy. And we know that cosine y we can change into cosine y over sine y. The integration of cosine y over sine y, you got about ln of negative ln of sine y. About the negative, we can put inside about ln, and we have e to the power of ln of sine y to the power of negative number 1. And this one, if we simplify, and you got about sine y to the power of negative number 1. And we have 1 over sine y. That means we need to multiply both sides of 1 over sine y in here. Sine y squared with sine y, you got about sine y. And this one, cosine y, that's about cosine y over sine y. So we simplify and you got about s cosine y over sine y squared. And now I will put the integration for the both sides. Now we can apply about the product rule of derivative. So we know that first derivative of y equals to first derivative of u multiplied by v plus first derivative of v multiplied by u. So if we look carefully about this one, this is about first derivative of u multiplied by v. And this one, that's about first derivative of 1 over sine y. So you can get about negative cosine y over sine y squared. And we have s in here. If we do this integration, you got about y equals to uv. So the integration of this one, you got about s over sine y. The integration of sine y, you got about negative cosine y, and we put about c. Later that we multiply both sides by sine y. And this is the final answer. And we see that we have psi y and psi y. We can also do about factorization. This is the end. Thank you for watching.